without a stamper.
Oh.
Who's that?
I don't know. Why are they plugging me?
He's not noticing.
In April 2018, 3 cops, Courtney Brown, Christy Wilson, and Jacob Hummerich made a mistake that still confuses everybody in this station. Officer Brown was driving east on Crossville near Crabapple Road when she saw a car zoom past her at 80 miles per hour. Brown put on her lights and pulled the car over. Then she stepped out to talk to the driver.
Stay in the car.
Sorry, my window doesn't hold.
Off to Brown Roswell Police Department. You know how fast you were just going, ma'am?
I'm so sorry, I'm late for work.
So you could go over 80 miles per hour on 92? No, ma'am. You have your driver's license and your insurance card?
Yeah, my insurance.
Turn off the car and pass me the keys, please. The ground's wet. It's been raining. You're going over 80 miles an hour
so
on this type of a road. That's reckless driving, ma'am.
Turns out the driver was Sarah Webb, a 24-year-old hairstylist who was running late for work.
Where do you work at?
I work in Duluth at Joni Parker Hair Studio.
Okay.
I'm a hairstylist.
Okay. So you think driving that fast on a wet road is a smart idea just because you're late for work? Instead of calling and say you're running late for work, you would rather risk people's lives.
I'm sorry. This is LexisNexis. I'm trying to look it up. I don't have it printed off.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you.
Sarah's day went from bad to worse. Now, she could get hit with a reckless driving charge, a misdemeanor that could put her in jail for a year and cost her up to $1,000. Brown's getting more frustrated, struggling with her computer system, so she calls for backup.
I'm having issues with my CAD. Can you please do an 8 and 10 check on a Georgia tag?
2 cops show up. Jacob Hummerich is the first one there. While House checks Sarah's info, the second cop, Christy Wilson, rolls onto the scene.
I'm gonna take her probably for reckless.
Okay.
She flew past me going probably 80, 85 on 92 in the wet road. She said she's running late for work. I had to get up to 90 to catch her. What do you think? I mean, I don't have any speed detections at the same time, but...
No, but you can use the fact that you were going whatever speed and she went past you.
Mm-hmm.
It's on camera, so you're going to have a back speed. You're going to have the fact that you went 90 to catch up to her.
Officer Brown lacks confidence. She doesn't know how to fill out a basic citation since she doesn't have a working speed detection device. Officer Wilson says her guess, supported by dash cam footage, is enough evidence. In Georgia, an officer's speed opinion is sufficient for a speeding offense, with a jury deciding if it's believable.
You're going to have 2 faster conditions, and...
Yeah, I mean, that's unacceptable. I told her, I said, you know the roads are wet, correct? You're running late for work and you're going above 80
Right.
to get to work. I said, call. So do not do that and put people's lives in jeopardy.
Yeah.
So, my CAD just froze on me, so I'm restarting it right now. What do you think?
After thinking about whether to bust Webb for reckless driving, neither officer decides. That's when Officer Brown ends her career.
This is tail right.
Yeah, so really.
23.
Michael Jordan? Hi. So I got too fast for, let me write this down.
2 faster condition.
Despite the coin saying tails, they laugh and still arrest her. They joke about Michael Jordan, the arrest code.
Yeah, you can do reckless, and then speeding. And you're just going to have to mark the pace one instead of the...
I mean, either way, the speed limit here is what, 45?
Super speeder.
Officers don't know what to charge her with, so Hummerich says super speeder to justify it.
Because I haven't done one like speeding like that, so that's why I'm a little bit unsure.
You're going to do the patrol vehicle spot, and then it's going to ask you for moving or not moving, and you're going to do moving.
Can you help me do these dang tickets? My CAD won't even log me in.
Brown, incompetent again, hands the paperwork to Wilson, ready to arrest Webb.
Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's not okay. Yeah. Alright, man, do me a favor and step out of the vehicle for me. Put the phone down.
Why would
Put
you
your phone down. Step out of the vehicle. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Because, ma'am, you're driving entirely too fast for conditions. You put a lot of people's lives in jeopardy, okay? double locking these so that they don't tighten on you. Do you have me a favor and step in front of my vehicle, ma'am? Step in front of my patrol vehicle. Do you have anything in your pockets of? Do you have anything on you? Poke, stick, or stab me? Any drugs, paraphernalia, anything like that? Okay. You have a bond. Here, turn to the side for me. Here, move on, Burkett. I'm just gonna shake this out, okay? Alright. Do me a favor, step over here. It's my patrol vehicle. Have a seat for me. We're gonna buckle you in, okay?
Even with Sarah Webb crying, Officer Brown arrests her for reckless driving, putting her in the patrol car.
Thank you. Who's it? You're no.
Nope. I am, but without a stamper.
Oh.
Who's that?
I don't know. Why are they plugging me?
He's not a notary here.
No one's a notary that's here? All of you.
He's got 5 people. I mean, I am. I just don't have my stamp yet.
Not for one. Keep please our notary.
You good?
Yeah.
When news of the incident spread, the backlash was huge. Both ex-officers Courtney Brown and Christy Wilson saw all charges against Webb being dropped.
Former officers Courtney Brown and Christy Wilson.
Officers Courtney Brown and Christy Wilson.
All of the charges against Webb were dropped.
The flip of a coin. They flipped a coin.
Gary Palmer, the city administrator, investigated the Roswell Police Department. Brown and Wilson got fired. Ms. Webb's charges were dropped, and Jacob Hummerhouse, who saw it all, faced no consequences. If this case didn't make you mad, the next one sure will. Check out how these 2 cops treated a totally innocent blind vet on October 31st, 2022. Deputy Jamie Goad from the Columbia County Sheriff's Office stopped 61-year-old legally blind veteran Jim Hodges while he was heading home from jury duty in Lake City, Florida.
Hi there. What's this in your back pocket? I just saw you walking it.
The navigational aids. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth?
I don't have to give that unless
Yes,
I'm
sir. I was investigating.
You have reasonable.
Do you want me to put you in
suspicion?
handcuffs right now? Yes, sir, I do.
What is your suspicion?
It looked like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You don't
have you
to.
ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a dick to me.
Well, you're being one to me.
Hodges had his visual assistance cane in his back pocket, and Officer Goad mistook it for a weapon. That mix-up should have wrapped things up. But Officer Goad, the tyrant she admits to being, didn't follow the law she's supposed to uphold.
No, sir, I'm doing my job.
Am I detained?
Yeah, you are. What's your name and date of birth?
It does not matter.
Yes, sir, it does.
Do you have a crime?
Would you like me
Call
to
your
put you in?
supervisor,
He's right
please.
here.
So, Hodges is silent when Sergeant Randy Harrison backs up his buddy Goad's shady moves. Hodges knows his rights are getting messed with and plays it smart by keeping quiet, not giving the cops any excuse for their illegal stuff.
After
All right.
You don't.
What's the stop you for? For a walking stick.
So,
And it could look like a weapon. She asked you to really present it, okay? Now she's asking me for ID. Okay. I don't need the ID unless there's reasonable articulated suspicion that I have committed a crime and committing a crime
And her
to do a crime.
Sir, and her suspicion was that you were armed, okay? And she's asking you for your ID.
Well, now
okay?
she has verified that I am not armed.
Okay.
So there is no
Do you have your
problem.
ID or not?
I do have my ID.
Okay.
You don't need it.
Okay. Either your ID or you're going to get the change. Okay?
After checking his ID, it seemed like they'd cut Hodges loose. But listen up.
All right, you deserve it.
77 Whiskey Mike 15. I don't know where his wallet is.
Where's your wallet at, sir? I don't have my wallet on me.
Okay, where's your ID?
Where's your ID at? Pocket. Which pocket? You are not allowed to search.
As soon as Hodges hints at filing a complaint, Sergeant Harrison flips. He straight up insists on hauling Hodges to jail for resisting arrest. even though Hodges was totally chill during the mess-it-up detainment. The case is still going on, and Hodges is keeping everyone updated on his YouTube channel. The officers messed up and violated his rights, but the consequences were kinda light. Sergeant Harrison got demoted and a week without pay, plus no raises or promotions for 2 years. Deputy God got a 2-day unpaid suspension. If you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe to see more and check out this video. It's a good one. I'll see you there.